the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down, and the air is thick with the scent of dust and life, a haunting scene unfolds. An elephant, the gentle giant of the plains, stands in a clearing, its massive frame marred by a horrific wound, a gaping hole, a gruesome testament to a beehive infestation that has taken a dark turn. The sight is shocking, a stark reminder of nature's brutal realities. This is not just any wound. It is a grotesque reminder of the intersection between the animal kingdom and the relentless forces of nature. As we delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, prepare yourself for a journey that reveals the intricate, often disturbing relationships that exist in the wild. The elephant, a creature known for its intelligence and social bonds, now bears the scars of a battle it never chose to fight. The wound, a festering cavity, is surrounded by angry, swollen flesh, a vivid red against the gray of its skin. It is a hive of activity, but not the kind one might expect. Instead of the gentle hum of bees working in harmony, there is a cacophony of chaos. The bees, once a symbol of industriousness, have turned into a nightmarish swarm, invading the elephant's body, burrowing into its skin, and feeding on its very essence. This infestation is not merely a nuisance. It is a parasitic assault that threatens the life of this majestic creature. As we explore the biology of this infestation, we uncover the dark side of nature's design. Bees, typically seen as harmless pollinators, can become aggressive when their hives are disturbed. In this case, the elephant, perhaps unknowingly, wandered too close to a hive, triggering a defensive response from the bees. They swarmed, their stingers piercing the thick skin of the elephant, injecting venom that causes excruciating pain and inflammation. The elephant's immune system, overwhelmed by the sheer number of stings, struggles to cope. The wound festers, attracting more bees, creating a vicious cycle of suffering. The once majestic creature now stands as a living canvas of agony, a testament to the harsh realities of survival. In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grass sways gently in the warm breeze, a scene unfolds that is both captivating and horrifying. A cheetah cub, no more than a few weeks old, lies vulnerable and exposed, its delicate body marred by a horrific wound. This is not just any injury, it is the result of a beehive infestation that has taken a gruesome toll on this innocent creature. As we delve into this dark narrative, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines the beauty of nature with its more grotesque realities. The cheetah cub, with its soft, spotted fur and wide, innocent eyes, is a symbol of grace and agility, yet beneath this facade of cuteness lies a grim reality. The wound on its side is a gaping, festering hole, surrounded by angry, swollen flesh. This injury is not merely a scratch or a bite. It is a testament to the relentless assault of thousands of bees that have descended upon the cub, drawn by the sweet scent of its skin and the warmth of its body. The bees, in their frenzied state, have burrowed into the cub's flesh, creating a hive of chaos that has left the young predator in a state of despair. As we examine the wound more closely, the horror becomes apparent. The cub's skin is punctured in multiple places, each entry point a gateway for the bees to invade. The buzzing sound, once a gentle hum of nature, now becomes a sinister chorus of pain and suffering. The bees, in their instinctual drive to protect their hive, have unleashed a torrent of venom, injecting the cub with toxins that cause excruciating pain and swelling. The once vibrant energy of the cub is now replaced by lethargy, as it struggles to cope with the overwhelming agony inflicted by these tiny creatures. The infestation is not just a physical ailment, it is a psychological torment. The cub, instinctively aware of its vulnerability, is trapped in a nightmare from which it cannot awaken. The bees, relentless in their pursuit, swarm around the wound, their tiny bodies a stark contrast to the massive suffering they inflict. Each sting is a reminder of the fragility of life, a cruel twist of fate that highlights the harsh realities of survival in the wild. The cheetah, a creature known for its speed and prowess, is now reduced to a mere victim, a pawn in the unforgiving game of nature. But how did this infestation occur? The answer lies in the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Bees, while often seen as harmless pollinators, can become aggressive when their territory is threatened. In this case, the cub may have unknowingly wandered too close to a hive, provoking. In the quiet corners of suburbia, where the sun casts a warm glow on manicured lawns and children play without a care, a dark tale unfolds. one that intertwines the innocent joy of a dog with the sinister sting of nature's most industrious creatures. Meet Max, a golden retriever with a heart as big as his appetite for adventure. But today, Max's playful spirit is overshadowed by a horrific wound, a gruesome testament to the wrath of a beehive. As we delve into this unsettling story, prepare yourself for a journey that reveals the raw, unfiltered reality of nature's balance. A balance that can tip from beauty to brutality in the blink of an eye. Max had always been a curious soul, his nose leading him into the thick of things, sniffing out every nook and cranny of his domain. But curiosity, as they say, can lead to peril. One fateful afternoon, while exploring the underbrush of a nearby park, Max stumbled upon a hidden hive, a bustling metropolis of bees, unaware of the chaos that would soon ensue. The hive, a complex structure of hexagonal wax cells, was home to thousands of bees, each one a soldier defending its territory. When Max, in his innocent exuberance, disturbed their home, the bees erupted in a frenzy, their tiny bodies buzzing with fury. The aftermath was nothing short of horrific. Max returned home, his once glorious coat now matted and stained, a gruesome sight that would haunt any pet owner. The wound on his side was a gaping, angry mass, swollen and oozing, a testament to the ferocity of the bee attack. Each sting, a venomous dart, had injected toxins into his flesh, causing a reaction that was both painful and grotesque. The sight was enough to make even the strongest stomach churn. The bees, in their defense, had left behind a cocktail of venom that not only caused immediate pain, but also triggered an inflammatory response, leading to the swelling and infection that now plagued Max. As we examine the wound more closely, we see the telltale signs of a bee infestation. The area around the stings is red and inflamed, a stark contrast to the golden fur that once adorned his. In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a chilling sight unfolds. A horse, majestic yet marred, stands trembling. Its flank is a grotesque canvas, a horrific wound resembling a gaping maw, oozing and festering. This is no ordinary injury. It is the aftermath of a bee infestation, a dark tale of nature's fury unleashed upon an unsuspecting creature. As we delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines the beauty of the natural world with its more sinister aspects. The horse, a symbol of grace and strength, has become a victim of a relentless swarm. Bees, often celebrated for their role in pollination and honey production, can also turn into a nightmarish force when they invade the territory of larger animals. The wound on this horse is not merely a puncture. It is a hive of chaos, where thousands of stingers have penetrated the skin, leaving behind a gruesome reminder of their wrath. The horse's body, once a vessel of power, now bears the burden of infection, inflammation, and pain. The buzzing sound that fills the air is not a gentle hum, but a cacophony of aggression. As the bees defend their territory with a ferocity that is both fascinating and horrifying, as we examine the wound, we find a disturbing ecosystem at play. The bees, driven by instinct, have created a hive within the horse's flesh, a grotesque symbiosis. In the dense, shadowy underbrush of the rainforest, a chilling scene unfolds, a sight that would make even the most seasoned wildlife documentary viewer recoil in horror. Here, amidst the vibrant greens and the cacophony of nature, a gorilla, a majestic creature often seen as a symbol of strength and grace, is suffering from a grotesque affliction. Its once mighty frame is marred by a horrific wound, a gaping cavity that seems to pulsate with life, but not the kind one would hope for. This is no ordinary injury. It is the result of a bee infestation, a phenomenon that is as fascinating as it is repulsive. As we delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines the beauty of nature with its darker, more grotesque realities. The gorilla, a creature that typically commands respect and admiration, now finds itself in a nightmarish predicament. The wound, a festering mass, is not merely a result of a single bee sting, but rather a catastrophic invasion. Thousands of bees have taken up residence in the gorilla's flesh, creating a hive that has burrowed deep into its skin. The sight is both mesmerizing and horrifying. The bees, with their delicate wings and industrious nature, are at work, oblivious to the chaos they have wrought. They buzz incessantly, a sinister symphony of nature's most industrious workers, now turned into agents of destruction. The gorilla's body, once a fortress, has become a breeding ground for these tiny marauders, a testament to the relentless power of nature and the fragility of life. As we examine the wound more closely, the details become increasingly disturbing. The skin around the hive is swollen and discolored, a sickly shade of yellow and green, oozing a viscous fluid that glistens in the dappled sunlight. The bees, in their relentless pursuit of survival, have created a labyrinthine network within the gorilla's flesh, a hive that thrives on the very essence of its host. Each bee, a tiny architect, has contributed to this grotesque structure, weaving together a home that is both a marvel of nature and a horror to behold. The gorilla, in its agony, is a living testament to the duality of existence, beauty intertwined with suffering, life with decay. But how did this tragic scenario come to be? The answer lies in the complex relationship between humans, animals, and the environment. As human encroachment continues to disrupt natural habitats, the delicate balance of ecosystems is thrown into disarray. Bees, once vital pollinators, are forced to adapt to new environments, often leading to unexpected and tragic consequences. In their search for food and shelter, they may invade the territories of larger animals, leading to situations like the one we see before us. The gorilla, a victim of circumstance, is caught in a web of ecological imbalance, a casualty of humanity's relentless expansion. As we ponder the implications of this dark tale, we are reminded of the moral complexities that underpin our relationship with the natural world. The gorilla's suffering is not just an isolated incident. It is a reflection of a larger narrative, one that speaks to in the heart of the Australian outback, where the sun blazes merciless and the air shimmers with heat. A scene unfolds that is both shocking and grotesque. Picture a kangaroo, a symbol of the wild, bounding gracefully across the rugged terrain. But today, this kangaroo is not the picture of health and vitality. Instead, it bears a horrific wound, a gaping cavity that tells a tale of nature's darker side. This is not just any injury. It is the result of a bee infestation, a phenomenon that transforms this majestic creature into a living canvas of suffering. As we delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines the beauty of nature with its more sinister realities. The wound on the kangaroo's side is a gruesome sight. It is not merely a puncture or a scrape. It is a festering hive, a grotesque amalgamation of flesh and buzzing life. The bees, drawn to the warmth of the kangaroo's body, have made their home within the soft tissue, creating a hive that thrives on the very essence of the animal. This infestation is not just a nuisance. It is a parasitic relationship that spells doom for the kangaroo. The bees, in their relentless pursuit of survival, have turned this once proud creature into a host, a living vessel for their colony. The buzzing sound that emanates from the wound is a chilling reminder of the life that has taken root within, a cacophony of nature's brutality. As we examine the wound more closely, the details become even more disturbing. The skin around the hive is inflamed, a sickly shade of red that contrasts sharply with the kangaroo's fur. Pus oozes from the edges, a foul-smelling discharge that attracts even more insects, creating a grotesque cycle of decay. The bees, oblivious to the suffering they cause, continue to thrive, their numbers swelling as they feast on the kangaroo's flesh. This is not just a battle for survival. It is a gruesome spectacle of nature's indifference, a stark reminder that life often comes at a cost. The infestation is a complex interplay of biology and behavior. Bees are known